This is Burnout Revenge. We're here on Xbox Series S. Be sure to like the video, subscribing is great as well. So it's Burnout at its best, where you're going at a blazing fast speed trying to annihilate and destroy everything in your way in this high-octane racing series that has been sadly absent for quite a long time now, which is to me a big shame because this is a pretty cool series of games. I mean, it definitely had its time, and it's kind of funny opening this one up because it's like, you know, Burnout, but you've never seen Burnout like this in high definition. That was a huge thing during the 360 era. It was like, oh yeah, everything is high definition. Oh, that was bad. Had that coming. I wanted to go through the side, and I went too late to do it, and that was a mess. Anyways. Oh, what a crunch. I don't think I'm gonna survive. Anyways, high octane, fast racing action. It's not just about winning, it's about total domination and utter disregard for the rules of the road. Nice, the fastest, most dangerous racer ever. Intense traffic, vindictive battles, destroy anything out there on the road. This time it's personal. It's about revenge. Oh. But yeah, you get a wide range of different modes and tracks and action, and then, you know, obviously the multiplayer stuff is all kind of gone and whatnot, but it's pretty cool. Prepare for carnage. Battling's the only way to advance. You know, the revenge meter builds up. You get the power to go fast, the power to go stronger, quicker, more intensely, and you race across the road in all these pristine locations. Choose your car, choose your ramp. Every vehicle has the potential to be a powerful weapon and tool. And tricks for takedowns, car-to-car combat, crash mode, revolutionized. That it has. That it has. Pretty cool to be back to this. Now I will mention though, if you are playing this on like any of the Xbox consoles, it does have like black bars around the outside, which I think I'll probably edit out of the video because it's just like not that appealing to take a look at, but it has to do with like overscan issues or something like that. Wow, I literally lost all that time by not... Look at the paint job, it's like gone. By not just like doing that last corner correctly. It's also quite cool because this game had like full rewind and checkout systems, and it almost had like next-gen features from the generation. This is like Xbox One recording, it's like kind of stuff. A lot of these games were kind of doing things like that where you could send out clips and everything, but yeah, it wasn't until we got the console after that they really started integrating those features. But now those features are kind of like standardized and then kind of basic in their ability. Anyways, we'll exit the replay. We'll go on to the next one. I actually got silver. I was just like, oh, I thought I did better, and I was like, oh, because I did fail a few times, that's for sure. But no, this racing game's pretty cool. The Burnout series is quite awesome. It is a massive shame that Burnout has been gone so long. Like, I don't know if we'll ever get it back. Ooh. Let's do this. So anyways, yeah, pretty awesome. Lots of modes, lots of tracks. Obviously some of the stuff is no longer functioning, but, you know, that's how it goes. We're getting 720p, a blistering fast, smooth 60 FPS. I know, what more could you want, right? Other than more Burnout games, of course, but yeah, I mean, it definitely looks like a 360 era game for sure, but I still think it looks kind of nice, and all the fun over-processing stuff gives it quite an aesthetic vibe, and then, you know, the carnage and the destruction. I should also mention that when you are in like a Smash sort of carnage mode situation, like that does look a cinematic thing, then that becomes 30 FPS, so if it is like sort of jarring to you, that is the reason that is happening, is because it's like a big switch up from the frame rate in order to show off. I think the idea was they could, by lowering the frame rate, do more physics-based things. But yeah, it is kind of amazing that this game is really available at all, right? Like, there's so many of the... I mean, in general, the series isn't really available anymore, is it? But, yeah, it's a bit of a shame. They're fun racing games. They really, really are. Seriously. I think you can have a blast playing these, and I was just kind of like, I was looking through my library for something to do on the the Series S, I was like, okay, I gotta film some stuff. Like, what else? What else can I quickly take a gander at and have some fun with? And then I was like, oh, we haven't done Burnout. I was like, okay, let's do it. And that's what we're dealing with here, is a little bit of fun Burnout action. It really is a blast. Like, really well designed levels and setups and expansive areas that you get to like extremely speed through. It shouldn't be that hard to make a new one of these. Maybe the series just kind of died. I'm trying to think if there was like really a bad one or something that caused the end of it, or if it's just like they were focused on other stuff. It's because like Need for Speed took like the main focus entirely because it did better for sales or something. And racing games take so long now, but I don't know. It's like kind of a cool arcade game. A lot of the arcade racing games kind of just didn't really make it, did they? This type of circuit kind of arcade racing, right? Which I think is a huge shame. Good air indeed. I love how we're just like blatantly killing people. Because you know those people in these cars, they are not surviving this, but maybe we're here for revenge against everyone. Maybe that's the issue the series has gone, is it's like not as cool to just blatantly be a monster out there on the road destroying everyone. That paint job is messed up compared to the end result. That's hilarious. Silver? I'm better than silver. Guess I'm not. I guess I'm not better than silver. It's a fun Xbox branded car. I want to do that event. Certainly was a time, wasn't it? Long forwards, road to ruins. I'll crash into a bunch of people. That sounds like fun to me. Crash as many cars as I can. That's the goal. You know, it kind of reminds me of, what is that game where you're doing that? Just destroying everything. A Saints Row, it kind of reminds me of, We want more. Oh, what was that called? The insurance fraud? And you know, that's the gold medal, isn't it? Yeah, insurance fraud in Saints Row. That old 360 controller. What a time that was. Cool, so I did it. Replay is kind of awesome, isn't it? It's ridiculous carnage. It's some good stuff going on with this series. Don't tell me that's only like a silver. I'll get gold, because I was like, I gave me 4 stars. I was like, I thought I did pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, I thought I overachieved in that. Wonder if people would expect too much out of a racing game if it was kind of simple like this. You know what I mean? Like, would it be considered too simplistic now, just having a bunch of modes like this? I won the saloon. Nice. Wow, look at those reflections in the water. Oh, fancy, fancy. Crash dangerous. Crash strong. 9 million? I guess is the idea to wait till everything kind of combines traffic-wise, or should I go right for one of the explosive tanks? I don't think that really did much of anything, did it? Yeah, there's probably a calculated way to best get the most money out of this. I thought there would be a larger, like, boom from hitting the petrol kind of thing, but I guess not. Crash breaker. You're a crash breaker. I don't think that's gonna give us the 9 million we need, though. That was the target? Well, somebody came in a little late. They look barely injured. Is that who we're trying to get revenge off of? Oh, we got the gold. This is fun. They're just trying to blow stuff up. I'm trying to think if there was like recent. Well, it wouldn't have been recent. It would have been several years ago as well. But like newer games that do stuff like this, there's not too many of them. Awesome. Gold medal. Perfect. But I still need one more star? Wow. Can't have been that perfect. I might need another star to go forward. The Crash Stack Trophy? Oh. Cool. I guess I did a really good job. This game's fun. Yeah, I want to just do the Crash again. Let's do this. It's time to crash it up. $4 million. So we're gonna have to like launch ourselves off of that and into traffic. Is that the idea? Well, that looks incredibly elaborate. Crispy fried truck. What? Why did the thing go so far to the side? Is it the wind? Oh, I think it's just the slow motion nature of it all. I'm not moving at all. Am I doing any damage? I don't know where I'm blowing or what I'm blowing up, but should be enough for gold, I think. Maybe, maybe not. We're not really getting any more. There's another little card just slips in there. Ah, maybe not enough. Okay. I almost feel like I could do better. A little bummed out about that, actually. Well, we'll just race on this map just to see the full scope of it anyways. Alright, let's continue on. Awesome. This is like the perfect type of like 360 era game too, eh? It's like such a game of that time. Rank up. Ah, I'm reckless. Cool. You didn't even race on this map. Okay. I don't have the crash option. Okay, let's just race through this map. And a silky smooth frame rate. That's the cool thing too about this gen. There was quite a few racing games that were actually achieving like 60 FPS or close to. Or trying to. Sand disc. Oh, I'm surprised they were able to get the licensing cleared on that. Sand disc, it okay if we re-release that game and you put a promotion into? Oh, okay. Because, you know, you do gotta get the okay for all that stuff. Well, depending on how contracts are written up, of course, but, you know. Yeah, there's Sandisk all over. That was also a very prevalent thing back in this era of gaming, was like in-game advertisements. You know, billboards and stuff. Super common. Not really getting any speed boosts. Like, I did fine, but like, I'm really getting a lot of good speed boosts on this. Metal Silver's better than nothing. Kind of reminds me of PGR leveling and stuff. Eastern Bay. Yeah, it'd be cool to have a racing game of destruction like this. It was like, what, Flatline? Wasn't that a series that did stuff like this too? Or Flat Out or something? Hyper stylized racing. This also reminds me a lot of Blur. Seriously, I was gonna go into that. Oh wow, nope. Okay, well I guess I got the last laugh there. I died too. No, that wasn't part of the plan. There's supposed to be another car I just took out of the way. Give her all she's got out of here. I'm sure glad I'm taking all of this revenge out on everyone. Like neck and neck with these guys. Was that first place that just died? No. Or maybe it was. They're always on me, eh? They just know I'm really good. This game feels so good to play. That slow-mo stuff is so cool. Like, you just move through this at such a blistering pace. It's awesome. Right on. That was a fun competitive race. This game's awesome. Perfection. Little Xbox car speeding away. No destruction things? That one's new. Let's cause some mayhem. 8 million? Wow. Yeah, good luck doing that, am I right?